So yeah, they released it in like four different languages, Japanese, English, Korean, and Chinese. Yeah. So let's go ahead and read the English one, obviously. So, here we go. Give me a second. So, to our readers, we will resume serialization of Berserk. Please accept our apologies for the long wait before we could make this announcement. We have read as many of your comments as possible for the Die Berserk 10, the Great Berserk exhibition, Young Animal Memorial Issue, Young Animal 2021, number 18, and Berserk Volume 41. We are extremely grateful for each and every one of you, one of your words, and for your messages sent to us through social media. We are truly touched by the love you all have for Berserk and the influence it has had on your lives. It is truly sad that Kentaro Miura himself is not here to read your comments with us. Before his passing, Kentaro Miura spoke to his close friend Koji Mori about the stories and episodes he had in mind for Berserk. He also had similar talks with the studio staff and editor. He wondered, would everyone be surprised if I drew something like this? How about a character like this? Would the storyline be interesting? The talks were not meant at his last words, but were a part of his ordinary days as a manga artist. Such ordinary days continue for more than a quarter of a century. Our minds and hearts are still filled with thoughts Mr. Muta shared with us during his time. We have also found memos of ideas he wrote and designs for characters that he drew and left behind. We were reluctant to end his story without sharing these with his fans. Our hope is for everyone to read the last episode that we have to put together until the very last frame. Upon resuming the series, our production team decided on a basic policy. Mr. Midas said so. This is what the production team kept in mind. Since he did not leave behind rough drafts, it is impossible for us to create a manuscript exactly in the way he would have intended. However, we will write the manga so as not to deviate from Mr. Miura's own words. We would like to take the Kentaro Miura that we knew so fondly through our conversations and work, convey this all of you in a sincere manner. So basically, they're gonna continue it with that on their own. Like this is basically like their own thing. Got it. Okay. Here's the link for you guys if you guys want to read it. Upon resuming the series, our production team decided on a basic policy. I read that part already. We believe that the policy, although imperfect, it is the best way to deliver the Berserk that Mr. Muta envisioned to everyone as faithful as possible. For the next issue, we will publish 6 chapters until the end of Fantasia Arc Elf Island chapter. After this, we will start a new arc. Credits after the resumption will be original work by Kento Miura, manga by Studio Gaga, supervised by Koji Mori, and the numbering of the manga books will continue in order. Okay, so yeah, it does look like his friend who he talked to a lot, fellow manga author Mori, will supervise the manga, and it will basically continue. From the next issue, we will first publish. Oh no, I literally just read that. Looking back, the first volume of Berserk was published in 1990 with 28,000 copies released for the first edition. It was not an immediate hit, and only a small group of people knew about it. Still, it drew in avid fans and was able to hold their interest because people could feel Mr. Muta's desire to refine his craft. After a while, Berserk became a huge hit through Mr. Muta's extraordinary efforts and some good luck. Today, the first volume has been read by 2 million people around the world. I'm one of them. We believe that Berserk had touched the hearts of many fans, and Mr. Muto would be happy to know that his thoughts have had a great influence of people live lives and work. We hope that everyone will continue to have the same connection with Berserk in the chapters to come. Thank you to all the fans who sent us messages. We are also grateful to the many fans who quietly supported the manga through their thoughts. Every one of you will be the source of energy as we move forward. We are truly grateful of you all. And then wait, what is this? Oh, this is from Mori Koji, the guy who's going to be supervising the manga. Nearly 30 years ago, Muta called me and said, "I need to talk to you about a drawing, a rough draft." I went to his workplace just to talk, as we always do, but Muta looked more serious than usual. "I need to draw this eclipse," he said. I sensed it would be hard work, but couldn't believe when I was trapped indoors for a week. In that very moment, the storyline for Berserk was completed until the very last chapter. Strangely, the story for Berserk went on exactly as we discussed at the time, with almost no changes. I continued to talk to Muta often whenever there was a big episode. We did so ever since we were students, consulting each other while working on manga. I think people with good intuitions would realize by now that I know the story for Berserk up to the very end. Oh, so Muta knows, Mori knows everything. Muta can write a masterpiece. Excuse me. Still, I cannot say that I can draw it because I know it. That is because only the genius Kentaro Muta can write a masterpiece like Berserk. However, a great responsibility has fallen on me. While he was alive, Muta said, "I haven't told anyone other than you, Mori, about the story in its entire." Wow, Mori knows everything, guys. How? And where did I leave off? And that was the truth. It is a big responsibility. I thought I should talk to the fans about it. Um, through an interview, or should I publish an article with some illustrations, but that wouldn't convey the scenes that Muta described to me, or the lines of Guts and Griffith. Just when I was trying to decide what to do, I received a message. The staff are saying they will finish the last chapter that was left behind, so can you take a look? Oh wow, the staff, man, his staff. The last few pages of the chapter were incomplete. Some did not even have the characters drawn on them. I took a look at the manuscript without expecting much. Desperation can push people to create miracles. There it was, the completed manuscript for Berserk. "Mr. Mori, will you let us do it?" Muta's apprentices, who Muta had been so proud of while he was alive, asked me straight. Company director Shimada, a mentor for me, and Muta also said, "If you do it, the company will give our full support." I thought if I run away now, Muta would say, "I talked to you about it so much, but you didn't do it." Alright, I'll do it properly. I have a message and a promise to everyone. I will recall the details as much as possible and tell the story. Also, I will only write the episode that Muta talked to me about. I will not flesh it out. I will not write episodes that I don't remember clearly. I will only write the lines and stories that Muta described to me. Of course, it will not be perfect. Still, I think I can almost tell the story that Muta wanted to tell. The talent Muta's apprentices have are real. They are brilliant artists. Many of you may not be fully satisfied with Berserk written without Muta, but we hope everyone's thoughts will be with us. We ask for your continued support. Dude, that's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, so basically Muta told Mori everything about Berserk. He knows everything. But yeah, they're gonna continue it with the guy's memory, and the assistants, Muta's assistants, are gonna be drawing. So yeah, I mean, he already confirmed it. It's not gonna be 100% to everyone's liking, but hey, this is, at least it's something. At least we get to understand the story. At least we get to see the ending of Berserk, you know. So this is really cool. I mean, of course, as a Berserk fan, it hurts that Muta's not writing it, but hey, at least we get to continue the story of Berserk here. This is awesome. And man, good luck to them. I good luck to them.